Welcome to the Freedom Unchained channel. This one's about rights. I did one about rights once before, asking if anybody actually knew what rights means, because they seem to give up a lot of their rights. And we came to the conclusion, right is just everything you're allowed to do as a man, unless you do wrong upon somebody else. So if you cause harm, injury, or loss to another man or woman, then you're not doing right no more, and you don't have rights to do that. So that's pretty much simple. That's my previous video in less than a minute there. So if you've been watching my channel, you'll see George Gordon's Common Law School videos being posted. Hopefully I'll get them all together, and if you wish, you can watch them all at once. But going through this previous video, I came across a pretty interesting clip. I want you guys to listen to it, and then we'll have a conversation about it.
He has rights. What rights do we have? Well, we got so many rights we don't even know what they are. But if you look at your Constitution, some of them are outlined there. Look at your Declaration of Independence, and many of them are outlined there. But we don't have any idea. We started making a list one day, and we just ran out of paper. You can just list them and list them. But basically, they're the right to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. And we all understand those terms. But those terms are broad terms and cover a lot of territory. In fact, they cover so much territory, again, you can't sit down with a piece of paper and list them all.
All right, so I thought that was an interesting idea, that we have so many rights that you can't even list them on paper. It's just you'll run out of paper. So I figured I'd ask you guys, what's your favorite rights? What are some rights that people forget about? Let's list them in the comments, and let's just fill up the comments as much as we can, because we kind of have unlimited space on the internet. And maybe we'll collect them one day, and then we'll have a place where everybody knows every rights, which we really don't know, which we really don't need, because as long as you don't do harm against somebody, you don't do wrong against somebody, you can do whatever you wish to do. So that's the pretty simple concept. But I thought it would be a pretty cool experiment if we started listing as many rights as we could come up with. So the ones that we know of is the right to free speech, right to associate, right to be left alone, right to property, which means a lot of things. Actually, property or rights is a subset of property. So if you break down property, you have the right to dream, you have the right to think, you have the right to use your energy whatever way you wish to, because that's all really what ownership is, or physical property. Something that you own is you putting your energy into something. And that's what money is. You have the right to money, you have the right to gold and silver, you have the right to cryptocurrency, you have the right to be your own bank, you have the right to make your own business, you have the right to do your own business, you have the right for the government to stay out of your business, you have the right to contract. That's a really good one. I love the right to contract, because governments cannot infringe on a contract. So that's a good way to keep government out of your business, is to contract with another individual. And in the Constitution, the first article says they cannot infringe on a man's contract. So if I have a contract with another man, they can't come in and tell us how to do it, because I or the other man has to fulfill the contract the way the contract's written. The only point the government, or the only purpose for the government, is to have a venue, which we call a courthouse, to hold court, which is just when a man brings a claim and then says this other man didn't fulfill a contract. So then we have a third party that would come in and decide who is correct. But they cannot tell us what to do within the contract. They can just say, read the contract, be like, all right, this man's right, this man's wrong, you're rewarded this, blah, 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 all that junk. And their laws, their rules, their policies, procedures are only for them, only for their own governing of themselves, to protect our rights, our properties. So please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the bell notification if you want to get more videos like this. Leave a comment about which right is your favorite right. If I didn't, there's so many to even list, I probably didn't cover the one that you can think of. So think of some rights and leave them in the comments. Share this video around. Let's get it to everybody, because everybody needs to start learning the true path to freedom in this country, in this world, is through common law, understanding how to be a man above government and not below government, as in take the position of a person or their person that they create. So if you truly want to be free, if you truly want a peaceful, successful, positively growing, where everybody is actually becoming more healthy, more not mentally challenged, mentally ill, because that's what the government is doing, to make us all mentally ill. You want the government out of your lives. There's only one path, and it's learning how to be a man under common law. And that's what I do on this channel. So please share this video around. We need to get more people learning these lost secrets of society, the ones that the deep state knows about and uses against us, the ones that the Illuminati know about and use against us, the ones that the Freemasons know about and are using against us. We need to start getting the truth out that our grandfathers and grandfathers' grandfathers and grandfathers didn't teach their children, that they should have been teaching their children over the centuries, but our government came in and took the education away from our parents, and that's why we are where we are, and nobody actually understands what words mean, which is baffling. But I was in the same position as everybody else was in this country. So go through your little processes of grief, be angry at the government, do all the processes of grief, and then come back and let's start learning how to be men. I'm going to leave you guys there with that thought. And until next time, I'm going to leave you guys in the love and the light of the one infinite creator. Peace.